In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. The science of the Quranic equation is by the grace of God, the teacher, who has the most beautiful and greatest names that are countless, linked to his greatest blessings that are beyond measure. Exalted in rank, owner of the throne, alone without any partner. In linking the Quranic verses, it confirms that God created creatures in all 7 heavens and what is in them on earth, in accordance with the word of God, the Creator. And among his signs is the creation of the heavens and the earth and the creatures he has dispersed within them, and he is able to gather them when he wills. The evidence for this is that God specified that the creature is among the people. And if God were to punish people for their wrongdoing, he would not leave a single creature on earth, but he defers them until a specified term. And when their term comes, they cannot delay it by an hour, nor can they advance it. As we explained in previous lectures, by the grace of God the teacher, people are those whom God, the all-knowing Creator, created from a circulatory system before creating human beings. And he made human beings a category of people. When your Lord said to the angels, "Indeed, I am making a successor upon the earth," they said, "Will you place therein one who spreads corruption and sheds blood, while we declare your praise and sanctify you?" He said, "Indeed, I know that which you do not know." This is a confirmation that God created people, then human beings, all of them from dust. O people, if you are in doubt about the resurrection, then indeed, we created you from dust, then from a sperm drop, then from a clinging clot, then from a lump of flesh, formed and unformed, that we may show you. And we settle in the wombs whom we will for a specified term, then we bring you out as a child, then to reach your maturity. And among you is he who is taken in death, and among you is he who is returned to the most decrepit old age, so that he knows nothing after having had knowledge. And you see the earth barren, but when we send down water upon it, it quivers and swells and grows every kind of beautiful growth. However, for human beings, God breathed into the body of every fetus from his spirit, which is a small part of God's knowledge, so that humans can transform mathematical equations into scientific discoveries. And God began with 2 parents, Adam and Eve, 2 separate bodies created by God from dust and clay. So when I have proportioned him and breathed into him of my spirit, then fall down to him in prostration. Then he taught them by making their brains develop through knowledge. And he taught Adam the names of all things. Then he showed them to the angels and said, "Inform me of the names of these, if you are truthful." Then he breathed into the body of every fetus from their offspring. Then he proportioned him and breathed into him of his spirit and made for you hearing and vision and hearts. Little are you grateful. Who taught all the descendants of Adam and Eve by making the brains of every fetus develop through knowledge? Read, and your Lord is the most generous, who taught by the pen, taught man that which he knew not. Therefore God confirms that he created people and mankind from dust, and created the jinn from fire. To understand the true explanation in God's words, the all-knowing Creator, and your Lord is the self-sufficient, full of mercy. If he wills, he can take you away and replace you with whomever he wills, just as he produced you from the descendants of another people. Man is unique in his knowledge, industry, and the ability for cosmic penetration. As for extraterrestrial beings among people, they will not be capable of industry. The Quranic vision concludes that extraterrestrial beings lack the ability to build vehicles for penetration or travel to us. Rather, it is man who will reach them, thanks to divine empowerment. And that is according to the following foundations. The secret of the soul and the divine command. Man is distinguished by a divine programming derived from God's knowledge and command, as he says, "And they ask you about the soul. Say, the soul is of the command of my Lord. For the soul is all the commands of God. Glory be to him. And through it, man received the honor of a breath from his Lord. So when I have proportioned him and breathed into him of my soul, this enabled him to transform mathematical equations into scientific discoveries and industries. The inability of other beings to manufacture. The rest of the creatures of the 7 heavens are programmed for limited work and perception, and they do not possess the knowledge that qualifies them for industrial innovation like humans. Therefore, they will not be able to build vehicles to penetrate to us. Human superiority in industry and travel. Man has been able to create robots and spacecraft to travel within the first lower heaven, thanks to God the Teacher. And God, the believer in himself, will enable the jinn and humans who believe in the great Qur'an to travel and penetrate through the regions of the seven heavens. Confirming the words of the Almighty, you shall surely travel from stage to stage. Penetrating the regions of the heavens requires authority, knowledge, and empowerment, which is what was granted to man. O assembly of jinn and humans, if you can penetrate the regions of the heavens and the earth, then penetrate. You will not penetrate except by authority. Faith is the gateway to heaven. Penetration is available to believers in the Qur'an after its revelation, just as God empowered Dhul Qarnayn before. As for those who are arrogant, there is no way for them. Indeed, those who deny our verses and are arrogant toward them, the gates of heaven will not be opened for them. Because the nation of the great Qur'an must convey to everyone in the heavens and the earth the origin of the seven heavens. It is but a reminder to the worlds. And the worlds are all those in the seven heavens and the earth. Pharaoh said, "And what is the Lord of the worlds?" He said, "The Lord of the heavens and the earth and what is between them, if you should be certain. Allah the Almighty has spoken the truth." Professor Dr. Amin Hamid Khairan, Professor of the Science of Quranic Equation.